Button on
We're
that,
live.
Hey.
Welcome, Wayward Gamers, to the Emporium. I am Jay, also known as NeoFed3 on some of the socials. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are here at the Legends of the Natural Ones, our Pathfinder 2E actual play campaign. We are in season 5, episode 13.
God, I can't believe we're still alive after 5 seasons.
I know.
I couldn't agree more. Holy shit.
I mean, I've only tried to kill you once or twice.
Okay.
Especially Ryan.
You
We never
said
thought
after
you'd make
failing
it
to
the
kill
whole way.
us the other times.
Well, yeah. Isn't that the way it's supposed to be? There's only been close calls. I think you've only gone down once or twice and gotten back up, but no one's gone down for a while. But anyways, welcome everyone for joining us. We are going to jump into the action, but we're going to do a few things before we're going to do a recap. We want to say thank you again for joining us when it comes to that. And yeah, recap. Anybody remember where we left off? It's been a while. It's been about almost 6 weeks because of our hiatus. We had
Gwyn tried to kill herself. Glastoc and Brynn are basically having a little spat right now because Glastoc went barbarian on a couple of assholes who ruined a bunch of our food.
Okay.
And Aviro is trying to speak with the owner of the complex that we're in to see if he has anything up his sleeve that we can use to help with our situation. There, how was that?
That's
Aviro
snuck
also,
in and-
Aviro,
I snuck in and fought Audrey too for apparently very little gain. I thought it was
Yes.
really something. It wasn't.
I was gonna ignore that part, Carrie.
No,
but,
thank you. I
know.
appreciate it. But you know what? We're more honest and forthcoming here at Emporium for the Wayward Gamers. So
I feel like
Also-
I'm a little loud.
also Aviro slap Brynn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
The first
I almost forgot about that.
offensive action of Vero. Second offensive action.
He
of Vero has
killed
done.
he killed Kashabir. Oh, right, sorry.
I like to imagine that when Aviro slapped Brynn, that was the effect in the background, was like colorful balloons. Like,
Well,
congratulations on your first HP strike.
that's probably what it felt like to Brynn. I mean,
Yeah, it just yeah, it was just very unexpected.
Yes, that was
Go back and watch the VOD if you hadn't. It's actually a very good episode,
It
front
was
to
a
back.
very good episode.
And we will be. It is also on our YouTube channel. So that I think there may have been a VOD issues because of some Twitch stuff, but they're all on our YouTube channel.
They're all on
They're-
YouTube
with
with upgraded audio.
yes.
Oh,
Thanks to someone. With that being said, where we're in Ravenmore. This is a siege of Ravenmore. So they went to town to help the wizard who owns a tower to check some stuff out. The town got overrun by zombies. They ran to his tower that has stone walls around it, and they saved a lot of people to be able to get back in from the zombies. And now it's day by day. How are they surviving and what are they doing and trying to figure out? And then there's some digging going on over in another part
apparently
of
we
the
could have
town.
made some better choices as far as who we were saving, but
wow.
Well-
Listen, we don't min max here. We play the game naturally. We don't freaking save and go back and save and go back. That's not right.
Well, Aviro did finally get over the guilt of letting someone
Did he?
die.
Did he?
Yeah.
Or did it just not come up?
That's
Just, yeah.
my God.
Kind of.
he's-
But with that being said, we're picking up on day 3, the morning of day 3. As the night went, Gwyn sang some wonderful, or told some wonderful bedtime stories to the children to keep them occupied, and some oral traditions of her tribe. And yeah, so we're waking up in the morning as the night shift gets off, and Chad and Hicksum is I believe
just call them who they are, Jay. Okay, they're Hicks and Hudson. all
Hicks
right?
and
Don't-
Huts.
I
Hicks and Huts.
mean, yes.
For those of you who
but-
don't know, we're going to have an Alien series coming up on Emporium of the Wayward Gamer soon. So
that it will be coming up later this year or first part of next year. We will be having a 4-part series,
Delightful.
and yeah, so that will be in the.
if we live for 4 parts.
Well, 2 players here is in series 1, and one of them is in series 2. So we'll see. But needless to say, diverting to other shows, let's bringing back to the legends. You're waking up. Gwyn was sleeping in the doorway to make sure that no one would get into the tower, and it is secured because you have your tower, and then you have the concrete 15-foot concrete stone wall that surrounds it. What are you doing? And by this time in how the morning's going is that certain people get up. There's a caretaker getting breakfast going on and feeds everyone. And the food did get limited, but you've still got a good week's worth of supplies, at least. So, but you're waking up. Is there anything you're doing specifically? Because you have remember you have your morning actions, which you're going to do all morning. You have your afternoons, and then you have your evenings. And we're going to kind of do in the morning. So what is everyone doing? Anything anyone's doing before breakfast?
Aviro was waiting in line for the cook to have food ready for breakfast. He's
God,
probably
you're
the
like
only
a
one there.
you're like a boomer customer waiting at like 6:55 if the place opens at 7. You're just
He's-
like,
It's that,
Standing
but
there.
he's probably been there for a half an hour. He's just reading because he's preparing for his spell. But he's
Oh.
up and he's ready to go. And he's standing there waiting for food because as soon as he eats, he's gonna go cast his spell, and that's his morning activity.
And the chef is sleeping in kind of the storage room on guard. So or in the kitchen.
I wonder
so
why.
he is making sure that none of this is happening anymore.
Yeah. Oh, FYI, Jay.
Yes.
Just so since this is the next day.
Yes.
Okay, so Glastoc wasted all 4 of his first level spells yesterday, the day before,
Okay.
to cast Cleanse Food.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
which each one clears all toxins, contamination, and natural decay and spoilage. Each one affects 1 cubic foot of food, so there would be 4 cubic feet of food that were saved.
I'm gonna say you pretty much got most, if not all, the food.
Okay.
Minus what they ate.
Yeah, exactly. So
We could pull that out of them.
Don't want it.
but see, remember they ate some and destroyed a whole bunch. So
Right.
as they were
They
collecting,
hold on. They just destroyed some of the food. They didn't like eat it.
well, no, we'll see.
Yeah.
Like they ripped the
They like
bag
pissed
open.
on it and shit.
This was an off air conversation that Jay and I had.
Think about this. You have a large bag of like food. They ripped half of it, ate half of it, and the other half went on the floor.
Just got scattered over the floor. Yeah.
Where there's rat turds and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh God.
Chef comes storming out. There are no rat turds in my kitchen.
Yeah.
How dare
But that's
you.
why there was so much food lost instead of them eating so much.
Right.
Since
Yeah.
there was a
It
continuity.
wasn't that they ate 4 weeks
But
of food.
Some of it.
They just spilled it all over the place or broke it or
Uh-huh.
yeah.
God damn it.
I had more colorful terms.
Brynn
that I
is
was
brooding.
using, but
She's on the walls, looking out over the purple fog.
The darkness kind of fills.
Mm-hmm.
Brynn, we're gonna come back to your morning aspect of watching that.
Oh, good.
Gwyn,
Oh, great.
Gwyn, are you doing anything before breakfast?
Nobody left the tower.
No one. Just Chad and just the sentries.
Just people who are supposed to. Okay.
Just people who are supposed to.
Then I will go get breakfast.
Okay. And then Glastoc, same, just breakfast.
he's doing his normal,
Okay.
rounds, whatever. But anytime he has to go near Brynn, he purposely avoids her.
Ooh.
I do not. Okay. Every time you come near Brynn, Brynn makes a very pointed effort of not altering her path. She does not go around you. She forces you to go around her.
Mom and Dad are fighting. Okay. Aviro and Gwyn, I'm going to say you notice this. I'm not having you roll. You notice there's clearly some tension going on.
I need to roll to see if Aviro actually does notice.
Okay.
Yeah, the Vero's focused on other stuff.
Yeah.
That's very granted, that's very true.
It's a 3 on the die for a dirty 20, but it's a 3 on the die, so I'm gonna flavor it that he's not paying attention.
And Aviro, you eat as some of the food's starting to come out and stuff like that. You are going to be able to grab your food while everyone's sitting down and eating. That you're kind of given that food that the chef, so you can slam it down and then go do whatever you want, not sitting at the table.
You have never seen Aviro eat as fast as he eats right now. He just literally just opens his jaw, inhales, and goes. And you see him keep looking
like a boa constrictor.
He keeps glancing at a sundial on his wrist. He keeps looking at it, and you're like, "What is?" And he keeps looking at it, and he goes, 2 seconds, 1 second, 15 minutes, mark, and he runs out the door.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
And runs back in, grabs his bag and his book, and then runs out the door again.
Okay,
that's amazing.
And he goes out into the courtyard.
Does he have a piece of toast hanging out of his mouth? This feels appropriate.
Sure.
Okay.
So breakfast is a bit quiet this morning. There's still some tension kind of going on amongst the survivors. And
We scared him, right?
you scared the hell out of him.
By we, of course, I mean Glastoc.
Yes,
Yes.
Gwen did a very little on that, but
And the caretaker doesn't like you, Brynn.
yeah,
Oh yeah, because I kind of like hamstrung her into a bad decision.
and then
listen,
killed
either
one
on
of the
one.
guardians.
Bad
Oh,
decision.
yeah, that. Well, maybe it should have been more reasonable.
So they're definitely quiet eating, and there's definitely some tension during breakfast. So, anything special during breakfast or before we get into the morning activities?
If Glastoc stops for breakfast, Gwyn is going to kind of try to get him off to the side. So
Well,
you've
yeah,
meant
at some point, yes, he's going to have to eat. So
okay. So I don't know if Gwyn is done eating at that point. She might just be like oiling her sword or something.
mhm.
But she'll kind of take Glastoc over to a quieter corner of the room since it's a circular tower and say, you said you had some sort of idea for a plan.
Yeah. So depending on how Aviro's spellcast goes this morning, whether it goes good or bad probably doesn't change the plan a whole lot. But basically, we're going to have to try to get to where these creatures are looking for the shard, because number one, we have to prevent them from trying to get it. And number two, I have a feeling that this is the only way to stop this quote unquote siege that is happening. I mean, right now, it looks like it's more of a containment, although I'm a little concerned about the appearance of these manticores.
You and me both.
Yeah, well, basically, the idea was to have Aviro fly us there, but it's going to be difficult to do even under cover of darkness if they've got something that can patrol the skies to make sure that we're not leaving. So we may have to create some sort of diversion, and I haven't quite figured out the best way to do that yet.
I will think on this. Are you and Brynn going to be okay by then?
It's complicated. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
And seriously, Glastoc, like, you've never seen Glastoc like not have a response right away. And he's really sitting and pondering, and he just looks at Gwyn and says, Brynn and I have a very, very good relationship, even when we butt heads. And this is not the first time that this has happened.
I would imagine not. And with all of our stresses being so high right now.
And trust me, it's been worse.
Oh, I believe that too.
So
Rocky.
it will pass. And when push comes to shove, there is no animosity between Brynn and I. We have our differences of opinions.
All right.
And this is probably the only time that I can honestly say that I'm not going to back down to Brynn. She's not a frontline warrior like you and I. She doesn't understand necessarily things that have to be done in situations like this. Shut up, Carrie. You're not hearing this.
No, I'm not hearing anything. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But in all honesty, push comes to shove, if Brynn comes up with a brilliant idea, I'm not going to say no. Just because. she is probably between Aviro and myself and her. She is probably the most savvy of the three of us.
Oh,
As
I
far
agree. Yes.
and I will almost always default to her ideas, but sometimes things get ugly and sometimes somebody has to be the bad guy. And trust me, Brynn's been the bad guy before, but I would rather right now I be the bad guy. So,
Well, let us hope you do not need to be a bad guy again.
well, and as Glastoc kind of looks around the room, I don't think we have to worry about that. So,
Good job
As a
saving that food the other day, by the way.
well, I honestly, I wish it had gone better, especially after the talk that I had with the half orc in the morning. But sometimes when there's a cancer, you just have to cut it out. And that was my reaction. Good or bad, there's nothing we can do about it at this point. But we managed to save as much of the food as possible. Not that I'm really worried about us running out at this point, because depending on how fast this group can get to where they need to get to, once they have what they need, there's no reason for them to stay.
No.
So the siege is going to be lifted at some point, one way or
Well,
the other.
there's also no reason for them to recall several hundred zombies from around the people who witnessed what they did.
True, but they don't necessarily know that we know what they're doing.
But they don't know that we know that they know what they're doing.
Don't go there.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to go take a patrol around the place here, but we need to take some action. Something needs to happen.
And I told Aviro he's got one shot to get this to work, and if it doesn't, we're doing something tonight. So
all right.
If you can come up with some way of diverting the attentions of the manticores so that we can fly across, or if you can come up with some other way for us to get to where they're digging, I'm all ears.
I will let you know.
Okay.
And Gwyn's going to go find Brynn.
Okay.
Mhm.
You should have heard what Glastoc said about you.
Girl.
I promise I won't say a word. 1 minute later, guess what, bitch?
Yeah, it's just the girls get together.
Yee, the tea is hot. I think you find Brynn like up. She isn't just like idly watching off of the wall. She does seem like intensely focused, and I think she doesn't even turn to you, but she does hear you coming, and she would just kind of like shake her head and sigh, and she's like, "We have to cause some kind of a distraction. Those manticores are watching everything."
Were you inside just now?
No, why?
We were just talking about this. Do you have any ideas?
Well, I know one person who happens to have wings, and I kind of like look over at you, like, though I wouldn't want you to put yourself in any unnecessary danger.
It's only manticores. I can handle it.
I'd bet on you in a race of flight. You wouldn't have to fight them. You would just have to lead them away.
It's something I could probably do. And in the meantime, you go through the horde of zombies to get to the temple.
Precisely. I think that this is... I keep coming back to it. And typically, when I get stuck like this, and I keep coming back to a certain something, it tends to be the best course of action. What do I know? And I kind of like I've been like fiddling with a rock, and I just kind of like chuck it over the edge.
Oh, good hit.
Thank you. I think I killed him.
I think you might have. That's one less we got to deal with then.
Yep. Only about 1,000 more. Maybe.
I mean, that is
10,000.
kind of a problem with that plan, though, right? Because I'm a little bit bite-proof, but you are
Yes.
not.
Very true. We do need, but I mean, I think Aviro can cast fly, but none of us would be as fast as you.
True. Yeah, I am very fast.
Aviro can go pretty fast if he really pushes himself, but I'd be afraid of sending Aviro out there by himself. He would panic and
Oh, yes.
plummet
No,
to
he
the
would
earth.
be. I am amazed he is holding up as
Shut
well
up,
as
dude.
he
You're not
has.
here.
Well, he
I'm
did go to the
indignant on his
courtyard. He
behalf.
might be hearing this.
Actually, yeah, that's
If Aviro can't hear somebody walking literally up behind him when he's thinking about something, there's no way he's gonna
He's
hear
locked
good
in
anybody.
right
point.
now. He's so
Good
locked
point.
in right now.
Mhm.
Well, I mean,
Brynn,
yes.
you and Glastoc are going to be okay?
And Brynn kind of like sighs, and you see her shoulders like slump, and she goes, "Yes, I'm sure we will." Glastoc and I have had it out many times before, and the thing that bothers me and continues to bother me is that this is one thing in particular that he and I have talked about before, about trying to not solve every single problem with violence. And I think a rather public, practical execution of those men was sort of spitting in the face of that. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to refrain from that sort of thing. And it just doesn't feel like he's trying that hard. And that's a slap in the face to me, and I don't appreciate it. I guess that's what. And I'm overthinking it. I know I am, but there's not much else
I
to do
mean-
in this place except think.
It is true. Or, you could lower yourself down on a rope. But
I definitely would rather not do that.
probably for the best.
I need to talk to him.
You probably should do that too, yes. Maybe tell him about your distraction idea.
Yes. Yes, I think he'll probably. It's a good idea, right? It's not stupid.
No, it's
There's not
fine.
some
Yeah, well,
glaring flaw that I haven't
mean,
seen or thought of.
I
Other than not
think
knowing who's
we
going to be
don't
the
know how many
buyer.
manticores are out there, but I mean, like, it's just manticores. They're basically just giant cats with wings, so I can handle it.
Yes.
I need Brynn and Gwen to roll me a perception check, please.
Oh boy.
There's 10 manticores.
Damn it. I got a 19.
It's standing right behind me, isn't it?
Very shitty.
22.
Gwen, you see this, but Brynn, you don't see this just yet. But as you're talking, what you've got the sense is that there are, and Gwen, you know this, there are undead manticores, and then there's alive manticores. But they're not coming anywhere close to the wall. They're kind of sitting where the roofs are and the town like homes and stuff like, which you can kind of see the tops of the roofs of most of the town. The fog kind of doesn't go all the way up, but it goes, depending on if it's a 1-story or 2-story, it goes about a story and a half, maybe, or even just about 1 story. So you can kind of see different elevations of. But Gwen, as you're kind of looking, you kind of notice something different. Is that where the structures are, there seems to be several green lights moving around in a distance by some of the structures, as if it's going around some of the houses and homes, almost like a search pattern. And there are several. You can see the light, and then it dips out as it goes behind a structure and then kind of reappears. And there's like several of them going around.
Do you see that?
I imagine the reason Brynn doesn't see this is because she's been kind of like leaning against the wall and not even facing in the right direction. She turns around, she's like, see what?
There. The lights.
I do now.
And
Looks like they're
Gwen,
searching for something.
that's when you see the human male hanging out the window on the roof facing you. As he's climbed out of the window and he's hanging on the roof, hiding on a second story building.
Oh, out in the village still?
Out in the village.
Oh,
About a
God.
21-year-old, 22-year-old human, plain clothes, and he's just holding on to the roof.
Shit. Go talk to Glastoc. I'm gonna go get that guy.
What guy?
The guy on the roof.
And you see him,
look him up.
Brynn,
Oh, shit.
and you
Okay.
notice that the green lights, one or two of them are like around that building. So they're
Okay. Yeah, I put my hand on Gwyn's shoulder and I kind of like give her a squeeze. I'm like, stay safe.
Wings.
okay.
And I
then
scurry down below.
Gwen, what are you doing?
I am flying over to that guy and I'm just gonna offer my hand to just hoist him up and bring him back over to the shelter.
Morning sun is coming in from behind Gwyn, like silhouetting her as she like gives her hand. This is the coolest shit ever. In the fog. Oh my God.
And as you
What a
get
stud.
closer to him, Gwen, you see another female on a different roof. As she is holding onto the roof as well. And as you get to him, you see a scared face and he puts his hand out.
Yep. I'm
And-
gonna take his hand and try to fly him back.
Okay. And you hear some rustling going on below. And he's just a more or less a shopkeeper type worker that he's grabs onto you. He's like, oh my
That
God.
doesn't do us any good. No, I'm
Oh
just
my
kidding.
God.
Another
Thank you.
fucking mouth to feed.
Right.
Thank you. Oh my God. I was
Better
hiding.
mouth to feed.
And as you're heading back, the woman on the other, short hair, apron, basically another like citizen of the town that
Is she
seems
hot? I'm
no,
just kidding.
she's not. She's just basic, just not hot like your, barmaid that you denied.
Bellatrix or whatever.
Yeah, Bellatrix.
Tits McGee.
Yeah, Tits McGee.
Hey, Chad's happy. Anyways. But yeah, so
Betty Big Boobs?
are you detouring or are you gonna fly back to the
I am. So I've just got this guy by the hand. He's
yep.
dangling below me as I fly him back over
Oh
to
God,
the
oh God, my
parapet.
rotator cuff.
I'm going to drop him and then do a loop back over to the woman on the roof.
Okay.
I got a fly speed of 35 feet. So I'm
So
going to use all my actions to move.
so Hudson gets him in, he sits down, starts talking to him and comfort him. Brynn, you're racing back by this time, and what are you saying?
I would just tell I would find Glastoc wherever he is.
Mm-hmm.
And I imagine where would I find Glastoc, do you think, Jim?
I mean, right now he's probably done eating, so he's probably just kind of wandering around checking like all of the stations that we have set up along the parapet to, see if anything's changed. So you probably would see him like walking around. So you're probably like racing around the top,
Glastoc. And I think by the time I fight you, I've been running for kind of a while. And I'm like, Glastoc. Gwyn flew out. There were
Wait.
survivors.
Gwyn flew out again.
Gwyn, yes, because there were survivors. We saw them. They were on the roof of a building in the village.
How
There
many?
were two.
Two?
A man and a woman.
Okay, show me where. And
And I just kind of like point like the direction, the general direction. This, yeah. Over there, that way. It's like one of the it's like there's like 3 2-story buildings in the whole place.
So stupid question.
Uh-huh.
When Gwyn flies
Mhm.
and she produces her wings, they're bright, right?
Yeah, she's glowing.
Like a
So
beacon.
basically there's a glow that you could follow where
Yeah,
she is.
As soon as I
Kinda,
point,
yeah.
there's like a glow, like
Yeah.
a distant city. You can fucking see Gwyn.
Okay.
The
And
biggest
before- I
lightning
mean-
bug of all.
If you get ready to like take off somewhere, Brynn like grabs you by a pauldron. He's like, as soon as I catch my breath and you do whatever the fuck you're about to do, we need to talk.
Okay. And then Glastoc puts the mug in your hand. And then
Yep.
Glastoc uses his
The ultimate olive branch.
because he knows that this always works with Brynn.
Yeah, I
So
take it. I take it gratefully, and I just sit
Yeah.
there.
So then Glastoc uses his angelic wings ability.
Okay.
And so now Glastoc has his bright wings and he starts flying towards Gwyn.
God
So-
damn, this is so cool. It's like Star Fox.
So because by the time you get out, when you had dropped and you, so the question
Glastoc
is,
does not move anywhere near as fast as Gwyn does. So
Okay. so I guess the question, so you're, so give me back. So Glastoc, you're following Gwyn, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So at this, you see below you these green lights that are that appear to be searching the homes. And
Okay.
as you can see in the fog, so you can't get a good look, but you see these green lights that are kind of going around.
Okay.
I will also say, as you're flying, you can see where the mound is, where the digging's coming from.
Mhm.
There's stationary green lights, and there's 2 stationary green lights there.
Okay.
You don't see
So-
any manticores right now. Yet.
Okay.
Because it's morning. They might be sleepy. But, Gwyn, you go to the
Well,
female, or
There's supposed to be undead ones, right?
there's some undead ones on the ground, and there's the live ones that might be in somewhere else. They were hiding on some of the roofs, but not the roof that the woman or the guy was on.
Okay. All right. Now, this is going to sound like a really stupid question, Jay.
No.
But have we seen the undead ones fly?
No, you have not.
Okay. That's a good thing to know.
Yes. Most undead, most zombies do not fly. There
Okay.
are undead that do fly, but those do not
So
fly.
in other words, we can fly during the day because the live ones have to sleep. Okay, good. Good to know. Glastoc's making mental notes. So
That's very possible. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Gwyn, you go, this woman sees you as you approach, and she sticks out her hands for you, and it looks like help me, and mouths this.
I'll swoop down and grab her,
Okay.
pick her up, take off.
And she grabs your arm and she holds on tight to you, like scared. She's just holding on tight for dear life, going, "Thank you."
You're safe now.
And as you're flying back, Glastoc, you're flying behind them too.
well, I'd be flying towards Gwyn. So if
Okay.
Gwyn's obviously going to get there first and come back. So Gwyn is going to see me flying towards her.
Okay. And yep,
Yeah,
go
when we
ahead.
get to the parapets and set her down, before the wings go away, I'm gonna ask, are there any others?
Before you do that, though,
Chanks into your neck. She's already turned. I'm, just
Ah.
kidding. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
no, not
Just
quite.
kidding.
She kisses you on the cheek.
No.
Oh,
And it's like, "Oh, thank you," and she gives you this kiss, and that's
succubus.
when it hits you that
He's a vampire. No.
That's
You
when the
take
poison
thir-
takes effect.
You take 13 points of necrotic damage. And I need you to make a will saving throw, please.
No.
Well,
That
that's an
that seems-
unexpected turn.
Okay, so you said 13, huh?
Hey, real quick, Gwyn hasn't used the hero point in a while. Just throwing that out there.
So I got a 13 on that will save.
Okay, so I'm gonna say as she kisses you, you drain, and then you look into her eyes, and she's just like, you feel this calmness as you just pause in, and you're basically you can hover, or can you hover, or is it flight?
Oh yeah.
So
I mean, I think I can do both.
yeah, we're gonna say you can hover for right now. And as you stop like a good halfway there, and you start hovering as you're looking. Glastoc, you can see this. As you're flying, as you basically he passes you and turns around, suddenly he just hovers for a second. As you kind of pass them too, and you kind of could turn around. And Gwyn, you just hear this sweet voice in your ears. You're so kind and beautiful. Your kindness has no bounds. And your embrace is so warmth. Let us. I'm scared of heights. Let's land so we can thank you. And you want to land on the ground and
Yes,
just be enveloped.
of course. I know. We'll go down here. And I'll just start. It will not take me long to get down to the ground.
She's like, I'm going to say you're going to relatively slow because she's fragile. You're not going to go, but you're about half speed. Glastoc, suddenly as you turn around, they're descending. And you did, like I said, you took 13 points of negative as you got drained from her kiss.
Yep.
Do I notice that?
Give me a perception check.
Gwyn looks decidedly less golden tan than typical.
31.
Whoa!
I'm going to say you did notice the kiss and Gwen's change in attitude after the kiss, and that there was a little bit of color from that kiss.
Does like her aura change color a
Her
little
eyes changed color.
bit?
Like they turned greenish red as she was speaking nothing.
How far away from me are they?
I'll say 35 feet.
Get him.
She's afraid of heights. I'm just going to bring her down to the ground.
Glastoc's not fucking around. So
Not fucking around, man. Go get him.
Do something. Go for it.
okay. Glastoc's gonna cast
light. Searing light.
No, I don't have that spell anymore because
Oh.
I changed all my spells to updated ones. Glastoc's gonna cast Moonlight Ray
Okay.
at this girl.
Oh yeah.
It will affect.
No, it's single target.
It's single
Not an area
target.
of effect.
Not moonbeam. It's
Oh, moon. Okay,
Moon
so it's
ray.
not, I was thinking moonbeam, but no, it's moon ray. Got it. Okay, yeah. It's an attack.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna say, if you roll a nat 1, you are going to hit Gwyn.
Yeah, that's all right. I got a hero point, so I don't care.
or you could just hit Gwyn.
Yeah, seriously.
33.
I got hit points.
A 33, you do hit, but it is not a crit.
Okay, that's fine. Is this an unholy creature?
It is not undead.
That's
Unholy.
not what he asked. He asked unholy.
As if evil?
Well, see, that's the thing is now with the updated spells, it says, does this creature have the unholy trait?
Let me double check one thing real quick. I believe that is a yes,
Okay, because
but I need to.
It's also considered silver damage for the purposes of weaknesses, resistances, and the like.
Cool.
I will give this up. It's a fiend, so I would say, because it doesn't say specifically unholy, but being unholy and a fiend kind of go in hand.
Yeah.
So I will say it is unholy for the purposes of this.
Okay, and it's not a crit,
It is not a crit.
even though it's being held by Gwyn and can't actively defend itself.
Oh, it can defend it.
Ah,
It's a combination.
but it doesn't know. It doesn't know that I'm attacking it though, so it's kind of a surprise attack.
Not necessarily. I know you are. It is
I'm
still
trying to
not
get
a
a
crit.
crit here,
It
Jack.
is not a crit. It
Okay,
is not a crit.
That's fine. So it takes 30 points of cold damage
Nice.
Ice is right.
and 31
nice.
points of spirit damage.
God damn, son. Not
So
here to
it
fuck around with this.
appears. So 30 points. Okay. 30 points of cold damage. It is okay. Yeah, it took it, and she kind of screams.
What?
Ah! They're attacking me! And she points to Glastoc.
Oh.
I draw my sword.
Oh
Attack
my.
him! He's hurting me!
You get to roll initiative at this point.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Well, I got good news. That was a terrible roll.
What was yours?
Total
I got a 25.
19.
I go first.
Just a moment. There's one other person's in the play just right now.
Ah, yes.
Remember when we were talking about what we could possibly do for a distraction? Well,
Okay. And that is what Glasslock, you got a 25?
Yes.
Okay. Glasslock, go ahead.
All right. So I'm going to fire again at it.
Okay.
Since it worked so well the last time,
get him. Get it.
34.
34 will hit.
Nice.
33 points of cold damage.
And how much spirit?
And 32 points of spirit damage.
Nice.
Okay.
So it's taken 120 something points of damage.
Heck yeah.
More or less, yes. But so, Gwyn, you are going to take an additional 9 points of necrotic damage.
With my other action this turn, I raise my shield.
Okay. Then you didn't move, right? Correct?
No, I don't have to. It's 35 feet away from me. It's well within the range of what I can hit with this thing.
Okay. Gwyn, because it had its last, call it dying action, because it went in at the same time as Glastoc. She kisses you as she's kissing you again, she's dragging her kind of hands into you. You take another 9 points of negative, and that's when you realize drain level 2 hits you.
Okay.
As you are, and you think you got hit, that Glastoc shot you with this bolt. And as she suddenly, because he hit both of you, he just killed someone that you were holding on to, and she lets go of you. Are you still holding on as she lets go and she goes limp?
Yeah. As long as the ensorcelment holds.
You keep holding on to her? Yeah.
Yeah, as long as I'm still entranced, yeah.
Yeah, and she goes limp, and you get in one strike on Glastoc.
Oh,
Gotta close
man.
the distance first.
40 feet of fly speed while I'm raging.
Well, I'm just saying, because
so.
Gwyn is so
that
fast.
uses
We've
at least one
established
action.
this.
So
What action?
Actually, it seems like a really good time to use sudden charge.
Oh, God.
Sudden charge is so awesome.
So,
One attack.
yep. Sudden charge to get to you, and then one attack. It's a 38 to hit.
that hits.
Is that a crit?
No.
All right.
Wait, how much more
10.
am I?
10 over.
No. Because I raised my shield, I have a 30.
Whoa!
Okay, so in that case, it's only 28 spirit damage.
Oh, okay.
And as you come
Does my
in,
shield block? Does my shield actually get to stop the spirit damage, or does do I have to take that straight? Because it's not physical.
no, I would say you have to take that straight. Yeah.
Okay.
Plastic, what have you done?
And that's when you start feeling the drain effect.
Oh,
And that's when you
boy.
realize that you look down and the fiendish look person that you're holding is there.
Glastoc, I don't feel so good.
And I want to figure out drain because your hit points go down too with drain.
Yeah.
And I believe it's not level anymore.
Is this considered a curse?
It will be, yes.
Okay.
But also there's some stirring going below you as well.
That's okay. It's still below us. That's fine. We just have to fly back to the
I'm double checking what the drain thing. What is oops. That's not good. All right. Talk so much. For some reason I'm not finding what I'm needed. Are you there?
Oh.
Okay.
Us?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically what Glastoc and Gwyn, you're right there at each other. Well, are you saying anything? And then Gwyn, you're holding on to this demon, this fiendish demon, who was once a female that said sweet nothings to you, but now has changed for whatever reason. Is there
Gwyn
anything
is
else that you're
very
thinking?
confused.
Said sweet nothings.
Motorcycle cop.
Yeah, Gwyn is just like super confused.
So Glastoc realizes that Gwyn is snapped out of whatever the situation is at this point. Of course, Glastoc's not happy that Gwyn smacked him with the sword, but it's like, come on, we got to get out of here, and heads back towards the tower.
Gwyn, what level are you?
Glastoc can't fly that long, so Glastoc's got to get back.
Okay.
10. I'm level 10.
You took an additional 20 points of damage.
Oh, shit.
And your max is lowered by 20 points.
Oh.
Okay.
Thankfully, Glastoc has cleanse affliction now, so hopefully I can fix this.
I still got more hit points than Aviro.
Hey, Mazel.
So as Gwyn, by the way, Gwyn, what do you do with the body?
I'm still holding on to it.
Yeah, don't drop it.
Gross.
Yeah.
So as you bring back Gwyn, you see Brynn there, and
I saw this whole thing.
You saw it. You saw the whole thing. with Hicks or Hudson and the new guy that's like sitting there going, oh, and Hudson's like helping him out, kind of making sure that he's okay.
Land on the parapets and the wings just kind of fizzle out.
Yeah. Same with Glastoc.
What do you do?
So
What is going on?
Okay.
What
Does
the fuck was all of
Glastoc
that?
notice that Gwyn is obviously like drained?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna not
Okay.
even gonna have you roll. I mean,
All right,
because
so-
because of that perception check earlier, yeah, she got drained, but so
Okay, so Glassoc's going to cast Cleanse Affliction.
okay.
Pushes back the effects, toxins, more complex maladies. Choose an affliction on the target such as curse, disease, or poison. If it has advanced past stage 1, reduce the stage by 1. This reduction can be applied only once per given case of an affliction, when the case ending when with the case ending when it's completely cured. Okay.
Okay.
So it's a curse.
Drain is an affliction, so yes.
Okay.
So
All right.
Gwen, you
So-
get 10 points back.
So I would have to cast it twice for her to get both of her levels back.
But I believe you can only cast it, as it said, once per affliction. Right? Or can you cast
It says this reduction can be applied only once to a given case of affliction, with the case
Yes.
ending when it's completely cured.
So the
Although the
case of
reduction-
affliction.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I can actually cast it again tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay.
if
Yes.
need be.
Yeah.
Okay,
But there's a high probability that Gwen will be able to regain it
throw it off.
if she makes her saving throw in the morning.
Okay, all right. So yeah,
But so now your max is reduced by 10, not 20.
Okay.
So during this time, Aviro, what have you been
Hello.
working on this entire time while
I've been
this is
casting
going
a
on?
spell, thank you.
And what have you been casting?
So, okay. So Avira runs out, toast in his mouth, jam on his lips, finishes chewing, prestidigitates his
toast in
mouth
his mouth,
clean.
jam on
Beautiful.
his lips.
Prestidigitates his mouth clean. Can't prestidigitates, cleans himself up, gets ready, spreads all his stuff where he needs it. And he looks up at the sky. And he says a quick prayer to, is it Mistra here? No, that's D&D. Who's the magic god? And anyway,
Phasma?
says maybe
Pharasma.
Pharasma. I
Pharasma,
don't know
okay.
enough about
We'll go with
glaring
that.
deity. Sure. Whoever has the temple where the librarian is, because that's the Mistra analog, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he'll say quick prayer. Hope this works. And here's Jay where I want to try and bend the rules.
Let's see what you got.
Okay, so let me do my proposal and we can flub it. So I would like to cast haste, start by casting haste on myself, which technically should only give me another stride or strike action, but since this is a non-combat situation, I was hoping you'd waive that.
Okay, Pata, what are you
Okay.
looking at doing?
So I want to add that on top of quicken time. So sorry, I want to then cast time jump and then cast quicken time, because the whole idea of what he's doing is he wants to get to a point, glimpse a point in the future where he knows how this is solved.
Okay.
So I want to cast haste to
Yep.
give myself more actions to then cast time jump and quicken time. So he's going to try and cast all these things. They don't, like, quicken time is you speed up the time stream in an
Mhm.
area, stretching it, and then time jump allows you to leap forward in time a little bit. I'm hoping with an Arcana check, you'll allow me to bend the rules to get to a point to try and bring this shield down, because that's what ultimately he's trying to do.
Well, I'm good. Brynn may have noticed this as she was running past, but so I will pull back, Brynn, if you made it to the wall or not. Or at least you see this, because as you're passing, you see Aviro casting, like his hands are like doing this, and it is literally to give it's Doctor Strange with the Eye of Agamotto on
the arms.
On the arm, and everything just kind of moving as his head is just going back and forth as he's doing a whole bunch of timey-wimey stuff, and it's the greenie just going all over the place.
What this looks like is Brynn runs past this scene, and then there's a half a second of pause, and then you see Brynn like back up into this room where Aviro is doing this, and
he's outside actually.
Wherever he's doing this, and just kind of goes up behind him and be like, Aviro, what's all this?
He is not paying any attention to you. He does not even know you exist right there.
Alrighty, then I run back up to the wall.
Yep. Give me an arcane check.
Sloshing with Glastoc's mug the entire time.
It was almost a nat 20. Almost 29 is my roll.
So close. So close. It's there.
Can I aid him with the power of friendship?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Give me a D20 roll. And you need over a 10.
Straight D20?
Nope, it's a 2.
Nope. Glastoc casts guidance on him?
You're not sure what's going on at this moment.
You did cast guidance on me
process
yesterday.
of killing a thing.
Can I use my hero point?
Yes, you can.
Great.
Hey,
we'll do that.
Boy.
Harry comes through again.
It's even worse.
Got it.
It's a 28.
Damn.
So as you're going and you're doing this, and you get to just because what do you try? You're trying to figure out how this to come down.
Yeah, so that I can communicate with Alstragon. So I can send my letters ascending and ask him if he's got anything in the tower that could help us. Explain what's going on. Ask him if he's got anything in the tower that could help us. Mention a teleportation circle. See if he can help us out. Here's what's going on.
I will give you this. You're getting to the point of trying to be able to take this barrier down, and you realize by taking the barrier down, that means everything will go down.
What?
By taking this barrier down to be able to communicate, you will suppress their ruins, and you're not sure how to suppress the ruins to be able to do it. But if you do, the tower will be vulnerable.
But technically, they're not attacking right now.
That's very true.
Right
There
now.
might be a reason why they're not attacking.
Because they think that it's protected.
Yes.
All right. Well,
I'm basically throwing it at you, Jeff, and letting you make the decision at this point because it's all up to you, big guy.
Yeah.
So but you don't find the right. You got like 4 out of the 5 sequences of arcane symbols to be able to turn it off. And in those understanding those arcane symbols, if you turn it off, you realize that the whole network of that entire is protecting the tower and everything else.
Why would Aviro does not understand why Alstragon would put. So does Aviro think that Alstragon put this no communication field up? Because Aviro was thinking that they put it on us. So
no, it was Alstragon's. It's basically his.
Aviro really doesn't understand why Alstragon would put a no one can communicate field up. He thinks that is completely preposterous and is very angry at Alstragon.
Everyone except him.
Yep, he's still
because
completely angry.
Because this is like a fail-safe doomsday security boom. And basically if everything was attacking, it basically protects our Azagon in that. He can still communicate, and the only thing that would be able to get, and I will give you this, are sending stones.
Well, don't have any of those. So Aviro comes back to himself and slumps. He has failed. He was so sure he could do it. He has failed because he cannot in good conscience take these wards down. He is furious at Alstragon for implementing. Why would you not allow someone else to communicate? That's preposterous.
And all of you can hear Aviro now.
He is muttering to himself angrily, like a grumpy bird. He's muttering to himself.
I picture him like the dad from Christmas Story, like when he's like
Oh, yeah.
fixing the
You
furnace.
Goddamn four
And-
flushing rotten snake.
Yeah. So he gathers all of his things and he goes inside.
Take my stuff and go home.
Pretty much.
So that's the morning. What are you doing during the afternoon? By the way, the guy that's on the battlement is like, thank you so much. That's scary. I was hiding so much that hi, I'm Traban.
Ron, what skills do you have?
Brynn, we're cutting right to the meat of the
I'm a
I
gobbler.
want something to tell you're a what?
I'm a gobbler. A leather worker.
Oh. Well, do you know how to make leather armor?
I've done a little bit of apprenticing towards that, yes.
Great.
Thank you for saving me. I appreciate it. I've been hiding for so long, and I went out the window and I was looking to see. They were starting to go in the houses, searching.
Do you know what they were searching for?
Probably more people. I heard screams of 10 more people that they found
Don't tell us that.
attacking them.
Well, you're
But we
safe.
didn't hear any screams.
Gwyn is still holding the corpse of the fiend.
Oh! Oh my god! Oh! What is that thing?
I don't know.
Gwyn, get rid of that.
Where?
Anywhere, over the side, over the wall. Just get it out of here. It's
Don't
disgusting.
think
It's a
it might be
corpse.
important.
Do we recognize
Why?
it as a particular type of fiend?
Give me an religion check.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, that I got. Big surprise, right? 31.
It is a succubus.
Okay.
Ah, I called it.
All right.
It's disgusting, Gwyn.
But it's a.
What are you gonna keep her as a keepsake?
Just throw it over the wall.
Chuck it.
She will just take it over to the side and just kind of unceremoniously drop it over the parapets.
And I imagine there's a shot of I'm looking over the edge and watching it fall. I'm like, and I look over at Gwyn. I'm like, well, that sucked.
Gwyn doesn't get it.
Sorry, it's too soon. I think they're eating it.
Yes, they are.
What about him?
About
Could he be one of these things?
Oh no, I'm not one of them. I'm no.
I'm gonna put my sword up against his throat.
Please, just don't kill me. And you hear Hudson's like, "What are you doing?
He could be one of them.
You don't know that. Yes, but he could.
That's
be
why I'm
just-
not stabbing him. Do you know this man?
Let me give it a roll here.
That's a great thought.
Let me see if Mr. Hudson recognizes this individual. He thinks so.
Mm-hmm.
He's never really encountered, but he looks familiar. He's like, I believe I remember Tharbone the Gobbler's apprentice, a leatherworking apprentice in town, but I've never really met him or anything like that.
Well, and I kind of like put my hand on Gwyn's sword and I like kind of gesture for her and kind of gently like push it so she lowers it. I'm like,
We'll put it down.
I think if he were going to attack us or do something else, he would have done it already. We were sitting here with him when you went out back for, and he didn't do anything to either one of us.
I'm sorry. And Gwyn is just going to turn around and walk away across the parapets to the other side of the tower.
Well, boy, how old is this guy?
21, maybe.
Boy,
Yeah.
make yourself useful and don't eat too much.
Okay.
Go in and talk to, what was her name? Frickin', it was something adorable. What was the gal that runs this place? Tammy. Go in and talk to Tammy. She
Hudson's
will
like, I'll bring him in and make the introductions.
make sure he gets a bed. A decent enough bite. He's been out there for a long time. When's the last time you ate? And I look at him.
It's been a day or two.
Get him a decent enough meal. He can have my breakfast. I didn't eat today.
Okay.
And yeah.
All right. And so that's kind of concludes the morning aspect of what's going on. What do you want to complete in the afternoon?
Do people eat lunch? Is there like a lunch scene?
No.
We're doing 2 meals a day.
2 meals a
Doing
day.
2 meals
Yes.
a day.
I imagine that we all kind of go our separate ways after this morning activity. And so eventually, when everything is kind of settled and it's afternoon activity time, I guess Brynn would make her way to find Glastoc.
Well, Glastoc's making his way to find Aviro to find out how his spell went.
Amazing. How about you ask that first? Find out
Okay.
about the spell.
All righty.
So where does Glastoc find Aviro? Because he's
You-
not outside anymore.
You find him in his bunk.
Is he pouting?
He
He's
he
brooding.
would,
It's
he
cooler.
he would deny pouting, but yeah, brooding is way cooler.
Okay.
It's brooding. It's pouting, but cool.
So when Glastoc walks into the room and he sees Aviro sitting in his bunk, he can tell right away, obviously, that the spell did not go the way that Aviro hoped it did.
Come on, buddy. Want to get some McDonald's?
Get some McDonald's.
Hey, pal.
I hear they have a new Star Trek toy.
How about we go get a Happy Meal? Just you and me.
So Aviro, Glastoc walks in and he sees that Aviro's obviously in a bad mood. And so he'll pull up a chair and sit opposite him.
Avira was sitting like if the bed is long ways, he is sitting in the middle with his feet on the floor, and he's
Right.
just staring at the floor.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I figured. So Glastoc will just pull up a chair and sit opposite him. It's so I take it didn't go well.
It did not.
So what do we know?
We know that Alstragon is a twat.
Okay. Not the response I was looking for, but please expand.
The runes and protective spells on this tower are tied in with the non-communication shield. Because Alstragon, in his infinite stupidity, decided that only he should be allowed to communicate when lockdown happens. Not thinking that perhaps somebody else might also want to communicate. Who knows? Why would you close off that avenue? Ah, infuriating, man. Infuriating. Regardless, to say that if I were to take that down to be able to communicate with Alstragon, I would have had to also taken down all the defensive spells on the tower, and therefore leaving everybody at risk. And I couldn't do that. And I'm frustrated.
Okay. So let's back up a second. So to do
He
the
shoves the
communication,
bed. The whole bed shoves like 3 inches. Or no, he tries to shove. You can see him kicking, but
Yeah.
his 9 strength is not allowing him to move the bed frame. And then
So
he gives up.
if you were to take down the spell that's preventing the communication, you would take down all the defenses.
Correct.
Can you take down the spell?
Not today.
Okay.
But I have had some thoughts about our plan for tonight,
Okay. So
whenever you're ready for them.
if you get outside of the tower, can you communicate?
What's the answer to that, Jay?
Run that for me one more time.
So in other words, basically, what's the distance that Aviro has to be away from the compound to be able to communicate? Is it
Just
Like,
outside the
just, like if he's just outside the walls, he can
Yeah.
send stuff?
yeah.
It's going to be a really stupid question, Aviro. Can you cast invisibility on yourself?
Yes.
So in other words, you could cast invisibility on yourself, fly just beyond the wall, and you'd be able to communicate.
No.
Why?
I've not prepared fly that many times today. I
You
prepared
only have to cast it once if you cast it on yourself.
right. We're planning on going on our excursion this evening. I prepared fly twice because I need to cast fly on yourself and on Gwyn to carry Brynn and I.
Okay,
Correct?
right. But let's go back to my actual statement. If you cast it once on yourself or me, and I carry you out, you can then communicate, correct?
Yes.
So we could do that right now if we wanted to.
How many times can you use your wings?
If you cast fly on me and I carry you out,
Yes.
we could do that right now.
Yes, but then
Then as soon as he
and
says yes, but
Aviro gets
Glastoc
you can-
stands up, grabs Aviro, and starts pulling him out the door, saying,
Ow,
"Come on, we're going to
no.
get this done now."
No, you don't understand. It doesn't work that way. Look, you can just make magic happen however your fancy pants wants to. I actually have to study this and create an equation that makes this thing happen, and I've not prepared it enough times. I can't do this, and then we fly off tonight.
You only have to cast it once right now.
Yes, right now, but what about this evening?
Don't worry about this evening.
I have to worry about this evening, Glastoc. Do you not know who I am? Worry is built into my soul.
Okay. And this is where Glastoc's going to grab Aviro and pull him down close to his face and say, forget what we already talked about. Right now, I'm putting all of my trust in you in being able to communicate with this mage. So what you and I are going to do is we are going to fly beyond the wall so that you can try to communicate with him. Gwyn is hurt. I cannot risk us going into combat right now with her in the condition that she is in. So we have to wait one more day. Do you understand?
Yes. Why is Gwyn hurt?
She got into a fight with the succubus, but that's besides the point.
All right.
All right. Come on. And then Glastoc lets go of Aviro and says, come on, let's go. And starts walking outside, fully expecting that Aviro is going to be following him. And then after 40 or 50 feet, when he realizes that Aviro is not following him, he will turn around and yell at him.
Aviro comes out and he's got his bag clutched to him and stuffing things in it.
Okay. Now, as they're walking to get outside,
Mm-hmm.
do you already have the message prepared that you want to send?
Yeah. Yeah. He wrote it, tried to send it, and that's when he found out that it doesn't work.
Okay. So in other words,
It's
we don't
actually a
have
staff.
we don't actually have to be beyond the wall very long.
long enough to get a response, but he ensorcelled it to quicken time so that the response
Okay.
would be virtually instantaneous.
Okay. So now, Glastoc, this is not Glastoc thinking straight. It's based on what Aviro had already said. The wizard is the only one who can communicate through the barrier, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't matter which side of the barrier we are on.
Theoretically,
Okay.
I can
So for
neither
you to get a
confirm nor deny.
response, we can be on the inside of it.
I don't know that for a fact. There's
And
certainly a potential.
Again, Glastoc's going to grab Aviro and pull him in close and say,
You
I
really,
need you to be positive on this.
it is equally likely one way or the other. I have no reason to give any preference to one side or the other.
Okay. Aviro, I've never said this before to you, but I am trusting you 100%. Whatever you think, whether we need to stay on the outside to wait for a response or we can come back in, we will. You tell me which one you would prefer.
Copy that.
No, Glastoc let go of him.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Great. Wonderful. Let's get this over with.
Okay.
Adventurous Aviro, right? Isn't that what
Yes.
Brynn told me to be? Adventurous Aviro? I don't like Adventurous Aviro. Here we go.
Well, you know what? Adventurous Aviro is going to save everybody's lives right now.
Seems unlikely, but all right, let's go.
No. And then again, Glastoc's going to grab Aviro and pull him in close.
Oh, would you, for the love of...
You need to be more self-confident. This is your moment. We are trusting you to save everybody's lives with this message.
And what if I fail us and lose yet another life like I made Captain, what was her name?
Captain, Lady Captain.
Captain, Lady Captain. Just like that.
You know what? Everybody makes a mistake. I probably made a mistake by killing the two ruffians when they were ruining all the food. Okay.
Yes, I was going to ask about that actually.
Okay,
Brynn is coming around the corner and she hears Glastoc say that and like ducks back around the doorway.
Why did we have to kill them? It doesn't seem like they needed to die. I don't really understand. I mean, if I understand wanting to kill them, that certainly makes sense. But did we have to follow through that? Because there are dungeons I am understanding, or at least
Glastoc slaps Aviro so he shuts up.
Oh.
Okay.
Slap him back. I don't actually say that, sorry.
Look, I'm not proud of what I did. Okay. But it had to be done. If we had let them live, they would have just caused more problems. Okay. I have to live with that decision now. Nobody else has to live with that decision. I have to live with that decision. Okay. And I'm willing to live with that decision. Just like I'm willing to live with the decision that I'm believing in you and that your plan is going to work.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Good. Let's go outside and get this done then. Glastoc turns around and starts marching out again.
Aviro casts mending on the rumpled, stretched out cloak that tunic that Glastoc keeps yanking on.
His tunic's
all stretched out.
Yeah. The neck's all.
When you're gonna see this as Glastoc is pulling Aviro outside.
No. I'm not pulling him out anymore. I'm just marching in front
as they march out outside.
Actually, Gwyn is sitting on the parapets, like dangling her feet off it, and just sort of across her lap, looking out at the sea of zombies and not really paying attention to anything.
We're gonna get the Glastoc and Aviro, and then we're gonna swing around to hit Gwyn and then back to Brynn. So you get outside. What is Glastoc and Aviro? What are you doing?
Aviro casts fly on Glastoc, and he looks right at you and says, "I want it known for the record, I'm doing this under protest."
Okay.
And casts fly on you.
Okay, wait. Before he casts fly on me, I have to ask Jay something, because this is a rules clarification, which I'm just making sure.
Okay.
So So I have 2 focus spells.
Okay.
Okay. Angelic Halo and Angelic Wings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have 2 focus points.
Yes.
Can I cast the same focus spell twice in a day?
Yes. You have 2 focus points. So you can cast, you have 2 focus spells and 2 focus points. You can cast either 1 or 2 on one or 2 on the other.
Okay.
So
So
they're free
before,
points. Yeah.
as Aviro gets ready to cast Fly, Glastoc's going to interrupt his spell so it doesn't go off.
Oh,
And
what the? You brought me all the way out here.
Okay,
That
and then
intense?
Glastoc casts his angelic wings because it doesn't matter. We're in the middle of the day. I don't care at this point. And so Glastoc, as soon as his wings appear, he grabs Aviro and says, "All right, let's go," and takes off.
And are you going towards like the back of the tower, like away from everyone, or where? What? I'm assuming you're not going by the front, over past the front gate.
Yeah,
Well-
I would pull Aviro in an area where we wouldn't be as noticed by as many zombies.
Which is like behind the tower, just outside the tower, and everything
Right.
else. So on the back
Okay.
side, as far
Yes.
away from the town as possible.
Yes.
And as you feel this glimmering, you felt it. You didn't really feel it before, but because of Viro's going timey-wimey at times and been doing everything, this is the first time a Viro has gone through the barrier and and you feel that you're actually passing a barrier. And you get on the
far enough.
And you get on the other side. What are you gonna do?
This is far enough, and he takes the stationery that he has in his packet that he has in his hand, and he sends it off.
And you get an immediate response. He's like,
Ting, we can go down now.
you get this.
Take me back. Take me back. Take me back.
Before you say that, I want you get bing. The person you were trying to reach is no longer in service. Please try again. Bing. Just kidding. And you hear this. That's the introduction. And then you hear, who's calling? Is this Aviro? The Wizard of Aviro, correct? Starborn? This is you, right? What you want? Did you fix my tower?
Oh my god.
That's all that's on the letter.
Yes.
Well, did he not answer any of the questions that were in
Oh!
the letter that I sent him?
Oh,
None of
sorry. What were the because there are multiple questions that came back.
Yeah,
right?
So he sent an update as to what was going on in the tower with the shard and the
Okay.
3 diggers and how many people we rescued, that there's zombies, and then he wants to know if there's anything, if we have permission to utilize anything he would have in his tower, go in his personal spaces.
Okay.
And he oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, now that you're reminding me of the letter, then he starts like, oh dear, that's awful. Zombies, no. Oh, well,
Dear, that's
thank
awful.
you for the importance information. I will make strides to figure out a way of dealing with that. With the shard, that concerns me greatly. If those blue M's are trying to dig somewhere. As for my occupation, I might have something to help you with that potentially could beat them there. As going into my areas, I prefer you not go into my office. The guardians are there, and my prize champions. But the teleportation circle up top, I think, will be most beneficial, and I would give you permission to get up there. The housekeeper should have access to be able to do that.
Silent Glastoc, you just see Aviro reading, and then you see him go, yes.
There might be a magic item or 2 up there somewhere. If you feel the need that you would like to use them, by all means. But there might be a cost later on for using them.
Oh, they're cursed. They're cursed items.
Are we good? Can we head back?
Oh,
Cursed.
yes.
Just you pay for using them.
Okay. as we start heading back, before we go through the force field and stuff, Glassoc's gonna stop. How many rounds is this taking, Jay?
It's like instant because Aviro sped up the
I would say
sending
it's
spell
been
on
2 rounds. It's been 2
Okay.
rounds.
All right, because I can only fly for 1 turn,
Yep.
so 1 minute. So
Yep. I would
One
say it's
attack
gonna be
there.
it's gonna be within that time, no problem.
okay, okay. Do you have everything that you need?
at the moment.
Okay. Are you sure?
Accounting for the perpetual not being able to account for a certain proportion of probability, yes, I'm certain. There will always be a chance that I am wrong because we don't know what we don't know, as you know.
Good enough.
Are you aware
Okay.
of the 4
And then
things that we
Glastoc,
know? That
Glastoc goes through the barrier. So
And Aviro, like when his gut drops, like on that turbulence, when you just drop in the airplane, or the yeah, Aviro's stomach comes a little queasy.
Okay.
The roller coaster drop.
Do you share anything that you found out?
All right, so he's very glad to know about the zombies. He's going to work on that. He says we can use anything in the top floor, including the teleportation circles.
perfect.
He says
Did he
don't
tell-
go in the office though. And I'm been led
Not a
to
problem.
understand that Brynn went in the office and slew one of the guardians. And I don't know how we're going to explain that.
Well, we'll just have to be honest and say we were desperate and we couldn't figure out a way to communicate with him, so we tried to take it into our own hands. So we'll worry about that later.
All right. Anyway, that's what he said. So, if you don't mind, I'd quite like to go up there and see what's available.
Yes, go do that.
Great.
And Glastoc will go and find Brynn and give her the update.
Okay. We're going to transition over to Gwyn for the afternoon. What is Gwyn doing this afternoon? Anything specific besides looking down at the zombies?
Brooding.
Brooding?
Professional pouting. My apologies.
Oh, so,
Yes. Listen.
Yeah.
Not gonna have this mischaracterized.
She's very confused over the ensorcelment and the feelings that kind of brought up. So, yep, she is just out of commission for the afternoon.
okay. Hicks comes up to you later in the afternoon. And the has a tankard in his hand. One for you and one for him. Like, I've been Gwyn, right? If I recall.
Hicks.
Thank you for everything. It seems to be a little problem here. Is everything okay?
It's fine. Is the new person settling in okay?
Yeah, Hudson brought a new one in after. He seems to be fine going there. You and your crew seems to be having some challenges.
We are doing our best to try to figure a way out of this for everyone.
That's something. I'm kind of concerned that your focus is a little bit more than on your party, than on us. So I just want to make sure that we'll be okay.
By my life, you will be okay.
All right, that's
We're not
reassuring.
going to let anything happen to you or anyone else from this point forward.
appreciate that. I hope everything goes fine then. And he's like, gets up and kind of awkward, like, yeah, you need a chat. They say I've got some good ears for that.
She just kind of nods.
And kind of makes his way off.
Hmm.
At which point, Gwyn or Brynn, what are you doing for most of the afternoon? Because it's towards the end of the afternoon is when Glastoc will get you.
So I think probably for the first part of the afternoon, I would go and visit with Gwyn as well. And it's nothing really substantive. I think maybe I come in at the tail end of this little conversation, and there is like that moment where it feels like she walked in on something,
Mm-hmm.
and she looks and she's like, "Should I come back?"
No, it's fine.
Very well.
We are focused on figuring a way out of the situation. And it seems that the opinion of the public, the good people of this tower, is that we are focused on getting ourselves out of the situation.
They think we're selfish.
In not so many words, that seemed to be his opinion.
Was it his opinion or was it everyone's opinion?
I do not know. But
you see Brynn starts to like fidget, like she's like making fists and like releasing them and like repeatedly, and like she's doing that thing where like she goes really still for a couple seconds and then it's like and just kind of like she can't sit still with this information. It's like,
yeah, we have to do better.
how?
I don't know yet.
You almost got killed. Aviro is having a complex over somebody that he got killed, even though he didn't really. Glastoc is ruling with an iron fist. I'm doing what I can. How can we do more? I mean, do they want fresh cut roses whenever they wake up in the morning? We're doing everything we can. And we are doing it for them. How dare they? How dare he? Did he come and say this to your face?
I mean, I was facing this way when he said it, but yeah, pretty much. But if this is a concern they have, it needs to be addressed. We can say all we want that we are doing everything we can for these people, but if there is something they need, we need to know.
I suppose. I'm not very good at quelling any kind of anger. I suppose we should hand this off to Glastoc. He's a little bit more diplomatic than I.
You should.
Typically.
I'm going to tell him you said that.
Don't tell him I said that. Anyway, I'm going to go talk to him right now. Another bullet point for the list of things to discuss, I guess.
All right.
Heal up. Rest. Be still. I know laying still must be a tragic challenge for you.
It is not my favorite thing.
And I think Brynn would hand you a book, and it's like a smutty novel. And I'd be like, here, just something to pass the time.
As you're walking away, you hear Gwyn say, "There's no pictures."
Oh God!
She can't read.
I forgot she's illiterate. God damn it! God damn it! I don't hear you. Brynn walks away thinking she did a good deed.
Yep.
I want to know what the name, the title of the book is that Brynn would have. That would like
the name of the book,
the Seafaring Witch, or
it's the Arrow Rod. That's all it is. It's very, very like niche. Anyway, I am coming to find Glastoc.
Oh
Where
God,
would I find Glastoc?
Jeff.
Jesus Christ. That's the winner. That's great. Oh, incredible. So yeah,
Yep.
I'm coming to try to find Glastoc and chat with him. Glastoc, are you just chilling in your room?
No, because as soon as I was done with the spell with Aviro and he gave me the update, I was going to come looking for you. So we probably are like walking in different directions until we finally run into each other.
Right, until like, yeah, somebody gives up. He's like, fuck this. And then like turns around. Oh. Like, hello, Glastoc.
I was looking for you. So I don't
You found
know.
me.
Well, okay. I don't know if you realize what Aviro and I accomplished.
I don't. An update would be welcome.
Okay. Well, Aviro discovered that uh, all of the tower's defenses, along with the shield that is preventing the communication, are all tied together. So to take
Oh.
one down, you take them all down.
Oh.
So I took Aviro beyond the wall and he actually communicated with the wizard. And
You
we
had to get a
have
hold of him.
clearance to use his teleportation circle at the top of the tower.
Oh. Hell yeah.
So,
So we can just tell Tammy that we have our hand has been stamped and
right.
she'll let us in.
Well, and I'm hoping that he's letting Tammy know that too. So, once Gwyn is healed, I think we need to utilize this tower and get to the dig site ASAP.
Agreed.
Okay.
Gwyn
As
just
long
told
as-
me something. Apparently the good people within the tower are not particularly appreciative of what we are doing here.
Well,
They think that we are in it for ourselves. We're getting
I'm
ourselves out and to hells with them.
yeah, I'm sure they're scared, and the incident in the pantry probably didn't help things a whole lot. But hopefully, with the fact that Gwyn just did save another townsperson, and I don't know, maybe we need to talk to everyone and let them know what our
By we, I'm sure you mean you need to talk to everyone.
well, it probably would mean more coming from me since most of this, I hate to
Well, I
use the
mean,
word hatred, but
Aviro would just yell math at them. I
right.
would probably piss them off more. And Gwyn
Right.
is, bless her heart, she's strong.
Yeah,
but
yeah, I get it. The kids love Gwyn, but it's the
course.
parents we need to worry about. It's the adults.
Indeed.
So,
Indeed.
yeah, so I think at dinner, I will try to alleviate as many fears as these people have, and hopefully that will take care of everything.
Mm.
So, but unfortunately, I think we have to be honest with them and let them know that yes, the four of us are going to leave the tower
Yes.
to try to end this
Correct.
siege once and for all.
And I
We
would
don't
think
have
they
to
would
tell them
understand
about the
that.
shard, but
In lieu of them understanding any of this, I would hope that they would trust our judgment.
yeah,
I don't know.
the fact of the matter is we can also let them know that we've talked with Astragon and
Correct.
that
Good.
he's working. He's going to try to help from where he is. So,
Good.
you know, that's the best we can do. But I honestly think that the second that Gwyn is back to herself,
Yes.
whether that's naturally or with a little help from
Right.
me and what spell casting healing that I can do, I think we give Aviro the rest of the day to figure out the teleportation circle, and first thing tomorrow we go.
I think that's for the best.
Okay.
Need before we're gonna right before dinner, your evening time stuff, because I think I've gotten to everyone, correct? For the
I did.
afternoon.
I had one more
Oh,
small
please do.
thing to say to
Yes.
Glastoc. I think kind of when like the strategy part of the meeting here is over, I would shrug and I would just kind of say like, I still disagree with you killing those men in the pantry, you know.
Honestly, it was not my finest moment. But
I know why you had to did it. I know why you had to do it. It was just I'm still I don't know.
No, and again, it's not something that I'm proud of, but it felt, as much as it felt right in the moment, I realize now it was probably not the best way to handle it.
Yes. I think the ripples of that are being felt now. Perhaps that's why the people here don't entirely trust us. Not to
And
pile on blame.
no, I have to shoulder that blame. So uh, it's
I'm sorry I've been a little brat about it though. I
well,
should have just talked to you right
no,
out of the gate.
it's fine. You and I are always going to have our spats, but I think that's part of the reason why we trust each other at the same time.
I think that's right.
So let's
here's your mug back.
Oh, you can keep it for right now.
Thank you. I was actually going to ask. And that's it. That's all I got.
So yeah, as the two of them finish, Jay, I would say Glastoc does his does another lap of checking everything, and then whatever you want to do for plan for the evening. We'll
Before that, I need each of you just roll me a d20. No ads, no nothing, just a number.
I got a nat 20.
So did I.
Oh my god! The power of friendship and forgiveness.
Well, you're not going to believe what I got.
A 1.
A 14.
And a boy, that's all right. Whew.
17.
Hey, that's pretty damn good, team. Look at us.
All right.
I felt like that one mattered too.
Out of the nat 20s.
Roll off.
No, you know what? I'm gonna keep the nat 20s for right now. Yep. So okay.
That's fucking awesome.
That is so perfect. I cannot tell you how perfect that is.
No, when he says he can't tell us, it means he literally can't tell us.
No, I can't tell you. But we're going to be ending our episode in just a few minutes. But before we do, as the evening right before dinner, there is some bustle. People and you get basically or the fighter, Or's if I can pronounce his name.
The stud.
Osef, that's it. Osef. Opus comes to you and says, Glastoc and Brynn, Aviro, we need your presence in the dining hall. We're having a meeting, and your presence is requested.
Very well.
Okay.
Know that I did not call this meeting, but it has been brought up, and a discussion needs to happen, and your presence is requested.
Good.
And as you get there, Hicks is there, and there's been some unfortunate, as the warden of the tower and the person in charge of the tower security, I know that we put leadership in your hands to protect us. Unfortunately, there's been many concerns concerning the level of protection that you've provided, killing people, killing guardians and tricking people to get into the master's location, seriously brings a doubt into the leadership of your group. And we are very grateful that you saved us all, but several members of the group here are concerned that the selection of leadership was put hastily.
You hear the leather in Brynn's gloves creaking on the hilt of her sword.
And I would like to offer you all a chance to speak on this and let us know why we should keep you as leaders, and note that a vote has been asked by several individuals to possibly change the leadership in this location. And would you abide by it? And pause, stops for a second. And that's where we're going to pause for this episode. Well, next week, you have to charm the group to stay in charge.
So Aviro's gonna yell math at them. I'm gonna make it worse, and fucking Glastoc's gonna speak reason, and Gwyn's gonna reveal that she's illiterate.
I'm actually not sure if Gwyn is there. Gwyn was
Gwyn's not
one of
there.
the people
Gwyn's
that
resting.
were summoned.
Actually, Gwyn, you would be coming in after towards the end,
Okay.
because you would have been summoned too. Yeah, everyone was summoned. So,
God damn it.
but you can tell, and it's not this wasn't. Hicks is kind of like sitting there going, "This has fallen upon him."
I would ask, okay, the one thing I would ask before we end the session, Brynn would kind of like look around and be like, if we were to lose our leadership position, would we be expected to simply stay and serve under some new leader? What would happen?
Well, that is generally how elections work, Brynn. That's what democracy is built
Let
upon.
the man answer, Aviro.
He's going to say the same thing.
That would be whoever was elected leader would be. You would, if you wanted to stay here, you would follow him.
Why does it have to be him?
Or her, excuse me. Or the person.
Thank you, Aviro.
The person, whoever the person is that is named leader, you would, if you wanted to stay here, you would have to follow their lead. Instructions.
Even after we saved everyone here.
Well, you've killed several peoples too, so the safety is scared. They're scared.
Not several.
We killed 2 people that would have gladly killed everyone here.
There's a zombie upstairs.
And
kill
one
that.
of the guardians.
Okay, you said killed people. Several. Two is not several. 2 is
Very
a
well.
couple.
Well,
Suppose we will have
that's
time
true.
to say our piece.
Please share your information.
And motherfuckers. Ungrateful swine! I don't say that for real.
But you're thinking it. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode. And when we pick up in
Fucking Hicks.
2 weeks, yeah, I think maybe, depending, we potentially are on the 27th, we will be back. Oh, no. Today's the 20th. What am I thinking?
Today is the
No, it'd
20th.
be
So
September.
September 3rd, we'll be back September 3rd. In 2 weeks, we will be back to finish the great debate of leadership, because, well, after some killing, they don't know if they piss you off, you're going to kill them, or can they rely on you? It's crapshoot. Let's see how well this goes. Thank you so much for being here. Anyone have any last words that they would like to share, where we can find you? Anything jumping out at anyone?
Nope.
Nope.
Not for me.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. And I would just like
Follow our affiliates, Talon and Claw and Smuggler's Coffee.
Woohoo!
Yes. And follow them, and then go ahead, check us out on our YouTube channel. We will the one thing I would like to know, in September, we will be releasing episodes from season 1 through season 4 every Tuesday in September and October. So we are going to be going and
Of
releasing
this show.
of this show.
Of
We're
this
going to
show.
releasing all of them each week, maybe more or less, and so you can get a little idea of some of the stuff that we've been talking about. So, again,
And find the inconsistencies, that things that we forgot about in between game sessions.
Inevitably,
right,
things we messed up.
thank you again, everyone, for joining us, and we will leave you with please be kind and don't be a jerk, and enjoy. So, good night.
Bye. Thank you.